Hello students of standard 9. Now we will see theorem of midpoints of two sides of a triangle. Now theorem is the segment joining midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side and half of it. Here we have to prove the segment joining midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side and half of that side. First we will draw here one triangle ABC. Point P is a midpoint of side AB and point Q is midpoint of side AC. Draw seg PQ. Now here P is midpoint of AB, that's why AP is equal to PB, and Q is midpoint of AC, that's why AQ is equal to QC. It is shown by identical marks. Here single dash, here double dashes. Now from this figure and the statement we have to write given. Now given is in triangle ABC, point P is the midpoint of seg AB and point Q is the midpoint of seg AC. Then to prove is seg PQ parallel to seg BC. Segment joining midpoints is parallel to third side and PQ is half of BC, means this segment PQ is half of side BC. Construction is produce seg PQ up to R such that PQ is equal to QR and draw seg RC. See this another figure. We have to produce segment PQ up to point R such that PQ is equal to QR and then draw segment RC. Now proof. In triangle AQP and triangle CQR, I will show you where is triangle AQP here. Triangle AQP, this triangle, and triangle CQR, this triangle. In these two triangles, segment PQ is congruent to segment QR. Angle AQP is congruent to angle CQR because vertically opposite. Here I said PQ is congruent to QR because construction, and angle AQP is congruent to angle CQR because vertically opposite angles. And then segment segment AQ is congruent to segment CQ because Q is midpoint of AC, it is given. See here, AQ is congruent to QC, given. Now therefore, triangle AQP is congruent to triangle CQR by SAS test. See here, side angle side means by SAS test, triangle AQP is congruent to triangle CQR. Therefore, angle PAQ is congruent to angle RCQ because CACT means corresponding angles of congruent triangles. I am showing you in figure. Angle PAQ is congruent to angle RCQ. These are corresponding angles of congruent triangles, but if you see, these two are alternate angles for side AB and CR. And we know if alternate angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. Then seg AP is congruent to seg CR, give it number 2 because CSCT, corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Here AP is congruent to seg CR. Now from 1, just I told you PAQ and RCQ are alternate angles. Therefore, line AB is parallel to line CR because of alternate angles test. If this AB is parallel to CR, then PB also parallel to CR. That is seg PB is parallel to seg RC, number 3. Then seg AP is congruent to seg PB, it is given. AP and PB are congruent because P is midpoint of AB, given. Then seg AP is congruent to seg CR, it is proved here in number 2, that's why reason is from 2. Now observe these two statements. PB is congruent to EP and AP is congruent to CR. First segment is congruent to second segment and second segment is congruent to third segment. Then we know first segment is congruent to third segment because of transitivity. Here we say sec PB is congruent to sec CR. Give number 4 here. Now observe number 3 and 4. 3 is sec PB is parallel to sec RC and sec PB is congruent to sec CR. See in the figure, PB is parallel to CR and PB is congruent to CR. These two are opposite sides of quadrilateral PBCR, and we know that theorem, if one pair of opposite sides is parallel and congruent, then the quadrilateral is a parallelogram. That's why quadrilateral PBCR is a parallelogram. Quadrilateral PBCR is a parallelogram because from 3 and 4. Now it is parallelogram means its other pair of opposite sides is parallel. Therefore PR is parallel to BC and PR equal to BC, because opposite sides of parallelogram are congruent also. Parallel and congruent. See in the figure, this PR is parallel to BC and PR equal to BC. PR is parallel to BC means PQ is parallel to BC, because PQ is the part of PR. So PQ parallel to BC, this is proved. Then PR is equal to BC, but Q is midpoint of PR, that's why PQ is half of PR. But PR is equal to BC, you replace PR by BC, therefore PQ is half of BC. We can write it like this: PQ parallel BC and PQ is half of PR because of construction, but PR is equal to BC, replace PR by BC, we will get PQ is equal to half BC, hence proved. Now write this proof in your maths 2 notebook.